Alrighty, we are live here this week. We're going to be talking about what is PPC or pay per click advertising. Ben here from DigiTLC, and we're about helping you get more leads, more sales, and of course, more customers from your digital marketing. And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer a question that a lot of people ask, and that is, what does PPC mean and what is PPC? And so we're going to jump straight into that and understanding a bit about what is PPC. Well, PPC is quite simple. It stands for pay per click advertising. It's a method of online marketing that is extremely effective when you have it set up properly, but extremely expensive when you get it wrong. And essentially, what you do is you pay per click. When someone clicks on your ad, is the only time that you pay. So if your ads are really well written, really well targeted, and the landing page that they're going to is really well optimized for converting a customer into either a lead or into a sale, then it can be a quite effective way to turn your marketing dollars into more money. But for those of you that may have struggled with in the past, I'm going to give you a few reasons why that might have happened and how to make sure you get the most out of it. The first thing you need to understand is this is a hunting strategy. So as opposed to organic search results, so when we look at things like SEO or getting things like blog posting, or maybe even things like email marketing, all of those things can take a bit longer to get results, as where this is very much a hunting strategy. So you know who you're going after, and you're able to do that by targeting them with a very specific advertisement and getting them to respond to that ad by clicking through to a landing page that is optimized. Essentially, what happens is every time your ad is clicked, then you're going to send a visitor to your website or landing page, and you have to pay the search engine a fee. Now, the most popular search engine that you're probably familiar with is Google. It's the one that most people use. I would say it's got to be probably 90 to 95%. And so this is the one that you're going to be competing on most for. Now, this is just an example. I put in a search term of digital marketing. A couple of ads came up. If I was to click on these ads, it would cost that company whatever they have bid for that pay per click ad. And that's the way that it works. It works in sort of like an auction format or an auction format, depending where you are in the world. Auction, tomato, tomato. But if I was to click on that ad, that person is going to pay whatever it is that they have bid, or maybe less than. So I might bid $5 a click. And if the next person below me only bids $3, I won't pay $5. I'll pay $3.50 or something like that. Now, it can get quite expensive because, as you can imagine, some keywords are very, very competed for, very competitive. And of course, digital marketing is definitely a competitive keyword. There's no doubt that if I clicked on one of those ads for that particular search term, it would cost them a fair bit of money. So the reason why a lot of people, I think, have struggled with pay-per-click advertising is there's a few factors that will really help you succeed when it comes to pay-per-click advertising, and a lot of people get it wrong. And so what I want to do today is I want to just run through a few of the things that you can do to make sure that your pay-per-click advertising is more effective. First of all is keyword relevance. So if you think about your target market, when they're using search engines, they're typing in certain keywords. So you want to make sure that the keywords that you are bidding for, because when you set up your campaigns, you'll actually choose the keywords that you want to bid for. And when someone types those keywords into Google, your ad will turn up. Now, if your ad is turning up for the wrong things, then you're going to attract the wrong audience. They're going to be clicking on your ad thinking that your product or service might solve their problem, and then when they arrive on your landing page, work out that you don't do what they want, and they're going to leave, and you're going to be spending money on the click for a irrelevant lead or an irrelevant traffic. So you need to make sure that when you set up your keywords, don't go crazy just choosing all the keywords you possibly can. You really think about, what is it that my target market is typing into Google when they have the particular problem that I solve. So for example, the term digital marketing is probably a little bit too irrelevant, I think, for an effective campaign. Now, yes, somebody who's looking for digital marketing help might put the words digital marketing in, but I would rather bid on something like digital marketing agency, or how much does digital marketing cost, or something like that, if I was an agency looking to get traffic from keywords on Google Ads or pay-per-click advertising. G'day, Jesse. How you going? Nice to see you, buddy. The next thing is landing page relevance. I think what happens is that a lot of people run Google ads or pay-per-click advertising on any platform, and they send that traffic through to a homepage on their website that has not been optimized for that web page. So not only do you need a relevant keyword, let's say that I'm typing in something around getting piano lessons. I'll use that as a random example, but I'm typing in piano lessons, and I go to a homepage of a website that is of a piano school with a whole bunch of information on there, a menu at the top like a typical website has. It's going to be confusing, but what you know about me is I've actually typed in piano lessons. What if I was to land on a landing page that actually had a headline? So that there was no menu anymore. There was a headline that says, learn piano in 30 days or less, guaranteed all your money back. Uh, you know, register your interest here or download the first 3 lessons for free or something like that. I'm much more likely to capture that traffic because my landing page has been extremely relevant to the search that person has done. So keyword relevance, landing page relevance are probably the two key factors I think in PPC success, but there's a few other things as well. Now, the other thing that a lot of people overlook is what we call long tail keywords. Now, a long tail keyword is a technical terminology for many words in a sentence, essentially a longer question. So instead of just piano lessons, might be something like, how many piano lessons will I need to play a song? Or how long will it take to learn piano? Or, how much does piano lessons cost? Okay, that's a longer tail search term. Now, these search terms, there's a lot less search traffic, but they're also a lot less competed for. And what that means for you as a pay-per-click purchaser is that you're going to be paying a lot less per click. So, for example, if I was a piano school and I sold and I was looking for people that were looking for piano lessons, I might pay $5 a click for the search term piano lessons or piano lessons near me or something like that, because that would be highly competed for and it would be a very popular search term. But I might pay a fraction of that, maybe 50 cents or 30 cents a click, or maybe, even less for a longer tail keyword that very few people are searching for. Now, that might mean the search traffic goes from 5,000 searches a month to 500 searches a month, but it's still very what we call high intent search traffic. So if somebody's putting in how much is piano lessons or how much does it how much does it cost to learn piano, that person probably has a high intent of looking for someone to teach them how to play piano. So it's worthwhile setting up your campaigns, not just to go for the very obvious keywords, but also those long tail keywords. The fourth key, I think, to really being successful with pay-per-click is to make sure you continually monitor and tweak your campaign. So when you notice that a keyword or a campaign is getting very expensive or you're paying a lot more, and there could be several reasons for that. It could be that more people are bidding on the same keyword, because if your competitors are also looking for that same person that's typing in that same thing into Google and they're bidding more than you're bidding, you're going to end up paying more for that keyword. And we see this a lot with trades in particular, like electricians or plumbers. It's very expensive to buy those keywords. Piano lessons is probably not so expensive because I think a lot of piano schools would not be using Google as a primary lead generation tool, but certainly is a way you could think about it. So you want to monitor and tweak things, because sometimes, going straight for the sale is also very expensive. You might have a lot of click-throughs, but not a lot of sales on your landing page. So you might need to tweak your landing page, not so much your advertising itself. And so there's always different factors to think about. And so it's always good to test, measure everything, monitor everything, tweak it when it needs tweaking. Now, if you do want help with your digital marketing, digitlc.com.au is our website. You can go there and book in for a free discovery call. And if you qualify, you can get started for free. How cool is that? So I do a digital marketing roadmap session where you're able to spend up to 2 hours with me, where we break down your business and your competitors' businesses. We look at all the web traffic. We understand, what search terms people are using. And so if you qualify, you can get the digital marketing roadmap session for free. The next step, though, is this discovery call. So we will put a link to the discovery call, but you can also find that on the website. And that way you can book in and have a little chat with me about what's going on in your business. And maybe we can help you with your digital marketing, get you some better results, whether it's pay-per-click advertising, or maybe you want to do that farming where we get that organic traffic. Both of them are very valid strategies and things that you need to be thinking about. All right. Thanks so much for joining me here live today. And hopefully, if you watch the replay, of course, Thank you for tuning in after the live. But do keep an eye out for when it is we're running our live events, our live broadcasts, because of course then you get to ask questions and participate if you are here live. As you saw with Jesse, we even popped his comment up on the screen. Wasn't that cool? All right. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, I hope you generate lots of leads online. Take care, and I'll see you on the